Bobby Wallace, man, good to see you here in Rogersville this morning. Long time no see.
Well, it's been a while, I think 14 years since I left, and thrilled to be back. This is kind of home to me, and it's great to see familiar faces everywhere I go, and I'm just, me and my wife are just thrilled to be home and look forward to taking UNA through the transition that we're going to go through.
Well, I know a lot of people in this area certainly are glad to have you back, so how's your life been the last 14 years?
Well, it's been good. We've done a lot of different things. We're living, up in Philly, in South Jersey.
That's a lot different than North Alabama.
It is. But, we enjoyed it. It was a great experience. Living in South Jersey is a lot like living in Alabama, except it's a lot colder besides that. It was fun, a lot of experiences. Then when we, there 8 years, and then built a house in Gulf Shores and thought I'd retired once, and then West Alabama came open. It was a good experience there because the vice president there was a great friend of mine, and I wanted to prove that you could win there, and we did. And then I thought I retired again, and this job came
Did you ever eat at Papa Rocco's in Gulf Shores?
I've been there a few times.
Papa Rocco advertises with us year round. We'll be there in a week, so go down there. What can people expect that are North Alabama fans? What can the North Alabama allegiance expect out of the Lions this year and in the coming years?
Well, this year, I really don't know yet. I'm very pleased with the way the young men are working. I'm excited about the new coaching staff. But, at the same time, we haven't had spring training yet, so it's kind of hard.
When does that start?
That will start March 12th.
Okay.
And then we'll have a spring game in Brawley on April 14th at 10 o'clock that morning. But we don't have a lot of offensive linemen, so it's going to be kind of a creative spring game. But at the same time, I think we'll be very competitive next year. I feel like we've got some really good players, and, we're going to go back and go through the transition of recruiting the high school kids. You look at this picture, this is at the White House. 17 of these 19 seniors were high school kids that we recruited, most of them from an hour radius of here.
One of the greatest men I've ever known, Eddie Frost.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's Chief Justice.
Yeah.
There's the former president. I didn't even notice them. Eddie Frost, man, what a great guy.
We had a great time, but the bottom line is that's the way we're going to build the program again with the kids really from Birmingham North, and develop relationships with kids over 4 and 5 years.
And the local high school coaches here, like Alan Creasy's and people here.
Absolutely. I mean, it's every high school I go into, there's a coach on staff that played for us. And
you won 3 national championships in a row. That is unheard of.
Well, it's very, very wonderful time of our of UNA, and a wonderful time in my life, and the relationships we developed with these young men that are now was great.
Was it hard to make the decision to return to UNA?
No, not at all. It was something I was excited about, and there's 2 transitions. We're going to go through the transition from Division II to Division I.
When will that take place?
Well, we're hoping within the next 2 years we'll be in Division I AA, or the football championship series is what it's called. And we're raising money. We're close to our goal there. We've added sports. Now we're just waiting on the conference to be affiliated with, and we feel like that'll come soon.
Are you predicting a championship anytime soon?
I never predicted one before. Maybe the 95 season I thought we had a great chance, but, there's so much that goes into it, and, it'll just be, see how things work out.
I notice you've got Cody Gross. He's a kind of a legend around these parts, too.
Well, Cody Gross is probably one of the greatest leaders I've been around in the 35 years of college football, and just a phenomenal person, hard worker, competitor, smart, going to be our offensive coordinator, and I'm excited to have him.
All right, Bobby, Coach Wallace, good to see you again. Good luck at UNA. I know everybody's happy to see you. We look forward to working with you. If you need anything much, you can count on it.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Good luck. Thank you.
All right.
Great. Dean Jackson. Hey, Darryl.
Cody Gross, UNA legend, man. Good to see you in here. I noticed your picture right there.
Yeah.
President Clinton, that had to be a big deal.
It was a big deal. I've aged a little bit since then.
We all have. Take my hair out.
But it was a big deal. Getting to go to the White House and meet the president. Everybody doesn't get to do that.
Well, you made a transition now. You've gone from coaching for Coach Alan Creasy, head coaching in Lauderdale County. What made you make that decision? It's a big move up for you?
Coach Wallace.
He thinks the world of you.
Well, Same here. I think the world of him, and him calling me is all it took. God opened some doors, and I'd built a house 7 miles from campus 4 months ago. We got in it, and just didn't have to move. My kids didn't have to change schools. We got a chance to go back with Coach Wallace. Kind of a no-brainer.
Well, I know they miss you down at Lindsay Lane Baptist. I talk to Dusty. We talk about you all the time down when we start talking football. So you got a lot of good friends in this part of the country.
Yeah, Athens is a great place. We spent 4 years there, which actually, in my coaching career, that's the longest we've been anywhere. And those folks at Lindsay Lane, we miss that church and Brother Dusty and a lot of good friends there.
Well, I got a feeling you're probably going to be at UNA for a while unless you take a head coaching job at maybe some college, some down. What do you want to be eventually? Head coach at UNA?
Down the road, that'd be okay. I'm just happy to be where I'm at, working with Coach Wallace and the rest of the coaching staff and working with those kids. Not thinking down the road, I'm just enjoying the moment.
Well, what are we going to be able to expect out of UNA in the upcoming season, you think?
Good question. We start spring training March 12th. We'll get a little better idea then. But I know this, our guys are working really hard, and I think they're excited about the change, excited about the way things, Coach Wallace does things.
Is this a dream come true to be offensive coordinator at UNA?
Yeah, I always never really thought about coaching college football. And
you were content to be a high school coach the rest of your life?
And I spent 5 years in college coaching earlier in my career. Athens actually is when I got out of college coaching. And I was content. And a lot of times when you get content, that's when God opens some doors.
Exactly.
And that's what happened. And I just love coaching and working with young people, whether it's junior high, high school, college, doesn't really matter to me.
You don't want to play anymore, do you?
Never. I've been hit enough.
How old are you now?
I'm 38.
38.
And I'm the oldest assistant on our staff.
Get out.
That's right. I'm the
You
oldest
look like a
statesman.
kid. So you're considered the oldest one.
I am.
Cody, good to see you. Good luck, and I'll tell Dusty you said hello. All right, buddy. Go Lions. All right.
8, 9, 10, That's amazing, isn't it?
So what were you saying then, Coach?
That out of these 19 seniors, 17 of them are high school kids that we recruited that were with us for 4 and 5 years. 15 of them are from a 60-mile radius of Florence, and 10 of them are now coaches.
And that's what you're going to try to reestablish over there.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you did a remarkable job.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Yeah, how you
Good to
doing,
see
man? You doing all right?
Never could catch up with you.
Shoot, no, you ain't nobody catching with y'all right now, so I don't even try.
Well, I've tried a couple of times. And, sorry I never got up with you.
That's all right.
Good luck on your
Appreciate
race.
it. Win or lose, I mean.
Whoever that person is, that we can focus on Obama's record. What Obama wants us to do is nominate somebody.
I didn't drop it.